Hey everybody, welcome back to Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the original one. Yeah, it's been a while since we played this game, at least a couple months. Normally I'd be playing either Alone in the Dark or Resident Evil 4 or one of the other games I have to finish, but I really want to finish this game so I can get started on either Metal Gear Solid or Silent Hill 4, one of those. Or maybe Silent Hill Origins. Either way, I want to do another retro game besides Siphon Filter 1, which I have to get back to, so I want to finish this up once and for all. So let's put away the ink ribbons, we won't need those for now. I don't remember what I need in this section of the game. Got plenty of ammo, but I don't remember what else we need. Like, should we put away the Magnum or not? I think we can put away the Magnum. Because that's more for bosses and the Nemesis fight coming up at the end. Let's put away this gunpowder. How much health do we have? Let's see. Oh, we got a ton of health. Yeah, so you know, I think we can keep the first aid spray. We got a ton of health there. We got some shotgun bullets. Might as well dig these 2 bullets out just in case they're not doing any good sitting in there. Yeah, you know what? Let's see what we find first. So we already talked to Carlos. They said they're gonna nuke the city. Oh, is that in addition to Playboy? I never even noticed that before. Was that always there? Yeah, they were getting down and busy in the break room here. Okay, so we don't have the key outside yet. We gotta go downstairs and I guess coat it in that special substance so they can actually, you know, activate the key. That's that water treatment puzzle. Oh, and here's another puzzle that tends to bug the hell out of people, the steam room puzzle. This thing sucks. There's a card key reader, so we need to activate the glaze on the card key just for that. Blue herbs, we don't need those right now. This thing sucks. Freaking steam puzzles. Okay, so we got rid of that one. That is not it. Is it this one? Let's see. So wait a minute then, how do we get out of here then? Okay. Go over here. I think it's this one. There we go, I believe we settled it. Now we just turn off, is it this one? Yep, perfect. Power's been supplied to the safety system. Great. Oh, gotta turn this shit off. This room just reminds me of the whole sewer section in Silent Hill 3 when Heather has to go down and you can't go down because of the water. You have to turn off the you have to turn on the drainage system there. I believe there's gonna be 2 enemies outside. Oh shit, there they are right there. How do we take those guys out easily? What are they weak to? Let's see, what grenades do we have that might work? Got flame rounds. I don't actually know what those do. I know that ice rounds are good against Nemesis, or the Magnum rounds. Do we have any acid? Oh, we have regular grenade rounds. We got a ton of grenade rounds, so you know what? Yeah, let's just do flame. See if that works. Oh yeah, that worked perfectly. We got another one. See if he wanders over here. Look how gross that thing looks. There you go. Freaking jumping bean. Like mosquito. Well, technically those are fleas. The other ones are mosquitoes. I believe these are the ones that are fleas. I think the more hardened ones are mosquitoes. The ones that look like they're armored, those are mosquitoes. These are the fleas. You can tell by their legs. Dead factory map. Switch to the shotgun because I believe yeah, I believe we got zombies. This area can really screw you in the original game. Sometimes you end up getting hunters, which are a pain to deal with. Sometimes you get the jumping creatures we got just now. The what do you even call those guys? The drain demos or brain suckers. But luckily we got zombies, so these are easy enough to deal with. Not too much ammo, you know, just blow them away. Yeah, this is probably the best combination they could have given us. Because look at that, we just got rid of all of them. I think we got enough to kill this guy. Are they dead? They're gonna be if not soon. Yeah, I think they're dead. Oh no, this guy's still alive. Well, fuck him, right? He's dead now. Might as well combine these three since we got a shitload of health. We don't need to save them for red herbs or anything. Might as well just combine them right here. Got a crap load of these things. There's no point in trying to save them for a red herb. We got plenty. Alright, now we got 2 health items. Yeah, this area is all sorts of atmospheric when you first played it as a kid. And I guess even if you're as an adult, if you're playing the game for the first time, this area is this area is way cool. I think they should have kept it. I don't know why they removed it in favor of that sterile ass new Nest 2 in the remake, because it just looks like a carbon copy of the RE2 lab segment, only lesser than that one, you know? Not quite as good, not quite as memorable. It looks pretty generic. I get they were going for like this high-tech facility, but it would have been better just to keep the waste factory and keep the dead factory and just make it even more disgusting with the toxic waste and the creatures being disposed there. You know, like maybe introduce some new monsters you haven't even seen before. Some nice tentacle stuff, or like some mutated versions of the zombies or the hunters, whatever. Like, they could have done more of it. Oh shit, no, this is where the... Never mind, let's go back and get more ammo. This is where the freaking guys show up. It's not the... It's not upstairs with the zombie, it's this version right here. This is where they show up. Okay, so that one's gonna be right to our left. So let's shoot as soon as we see it. Yeah, fuck you. Bitch. There you go. Damn, we drowned him. We drowned him and killed him at the same time. Where's this one? Oh, there he is. That's the one disadvantage of what are they calling that? Not pre-rendered cutscenes, that fixed camera angles. You can't really see sometimes what you're aiming at, or what's coming after you. Oh shit. Yeah, fuck you, man. And you. Ooh. Damn, look at that aim. Look at that range those grenades have. Yeah, can you imagine how cool it would have been if they had done this room? Look at that, it's filled with a nasty smelling liquid. Yes, toxic waste. And human waste and bioweapon waste and all that stuff. But can you imagine how cool it would have been if they had done this section in the remake and you just saw something completely new crawling out of there, something that you had never even seen before in the game, just a completely unique enemy created by all this stuff mutated in that disposal pool right there. That would have been cool as hell. Or if you had like zombies that were different from all the other zombies you had seen up until that point. Like they could have done so much with it, and they did that boring ass Nest 2 level. It's like, why the hell do you need a Nest 2 if you already have that giant Nest 1 site, you know, underneath the city, and nobody even knows about it except for Umbrella and the police chief? Why the hell do you even need that? You know, what do you need that new lab for? I guess for vaccine research, but even still, like that could have been done at the same lab. You know, because like the vaccine research in the original game was done in the same lab. And obviously Claire still gets the vaccine for Sherry there, so it was just a waste. You know, they could have easily combined both vaccine research centers in the RE2 section and then done the Dead Factory for RE3 remake. It was an inexperienced team. They didn't quite know what they were doing. Capcom was of little help because, you know, they had their A team on RE4 remake, so they weren't a big help anyway. So it was just a waste. Just a waste of talent and a waste of a location in the game. It was just one of the worst settings in the game. Just bland. The only defining thing about it was the payoheads, and you don't want to. Ooh. God damn, let's take a break. There's the hunters. Usually you get worms in there. We got these fuckers. So you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's do the shotgun. Let's do the shotgun. That's fine. There's the hunters. That's where they went. Come on, you jackasses. Ah, they can't reach me. But I can reach them. Really? Oh, we're in caution. Let's use the grenades. God damn. Oh, is that how you want to play it? Jackass? There you go. You can't stop me. We've got tons of health and ammo. You can't stop us. Oh, now we have to get into the sewer water ourselves. So this is normally where you'd come from if you jumped off the bridge. Let's see. Which one is it? Okay, so this is where we came from. There's 2 doors. Oh no, it's just 1 door. It just looks farther away because of the graphics. I believe there should be a health item here too. Multiple ones, in fact. Several of them. See, there's a save room here. So this would be normally where you come from if you jumped off the bridge. You know, when Nemesis is threatening you and you get the live action selection, whatever. The live selection prompt. If you jump down here, this is where you would come from. To see here, you have the part of the water puzzle. Yep, take the water sample. Security manual. Secure this plant. Since this plant is a facility under the disguise of a deserted factory, civilians will sometimes enter. If this should occur, do not hesitate to shoot them. Nice. If they choose to surrender, arrest and then transfer them to the laboratory as new guinea pigs. You will be rewarded. Maintenance of the device. The entire plant is controlled by an epidemic prevention system. When contamination is detected in the treatment room or decomposed specimen pool, the plant will automatically be locked down for isolation. In that case, you must follow the manual to unlock it. If the contamination is over the limit, the whole system will automatically lock down. Then you must remain in plant and wait for the subsequent orders. Those who leave the facility without permission will suffer extreme consequences. They didn't say severe consequences like Mendez does in RE4. He put that extra threatening oomph in it, you know, that extra threatening syllable. Oh boy, so what have I been playing lately? I took a break from Bloodborne. Been playing Alone in the Dark in RE4. Took a break from Bloodborne just because I was playing so much of it. And I'm almost near the end. Experiment related notes. Watch for the portion with no wave when adjusting the data. That's a hint for the water puzzle. The first aid spray. Ultraviolet rays are applied to the water. There's a tiny slot where a plastic card could fit. The bane of everybody's existence back in 1999. This piece of shit puzzle. Device to check the water quality. Water sample seems to be required. I know we can use that right now, but we're not going to use it just yet. Yeah, the people had a hell of a time solving this. I had a hell of a time solving this, but it's actually relatively easy once you get the hang of it. And I pulled up all 4 possible solutions, so let's see if we can get this in one try. It's actually easier than you anticipate. All you gotta do is just kind of line up the lines to get the proper height for each section. It's kind of like the wavelength puzzles in RE2 Remake. You know, it's kind of like that. You just have to align it properly. Yeah, people hated that stupid beep boop noise. Because they had to do the puzzle so many times over. Once you've done it 17 times over, you end up hating that damn thing. There's a device to check the water quality. Will you operate it? Yes. There you go. It's showing you what to do. You have to match the result on top. There you go. So. Okay, so. I pulled up the solutions, but it's actually on my PC, not my laptop, so we're gonna have to turn to the old phone for this one, because I can't see that far. You know, it's like 6 feet away. I can't see which buttons you actually have to press, but the basic idea of this puzzle is that you have to line up each line. You see A, B, and C all have a set of lines on them, so you have to line it up to get the image on top and have it work on the bottom. So like, you notice we need at least 3 blocks for the first one, for A. Not A, you know, for the first, like the first segment, you can see right there's a long line. It just goes straight up. Hits the little ceiling there, so we have to get 3 blocks there. And then you see there's no blocks to the, there's no blocks in between, so in between has to be completely blank. Resident Evil 3, water treatment puzzle. Here we go. Google already knows. It's anticipating it. Come on, Google. We all know you know everything. You're self-aware. You know, give me that solution. That's a conspiracy theory that I can easily buy into. Come on. We all know Google's self-aware at this point, right? We all know it. Like, it's just here we go. Here's all the possible solutions. Okay, so let's see which one we have. We have 3. Here we go. Yep, we got 3. So all you gotta do is go to A. Let's see. We need 3. Move to the left. Move to the left. More left. And more left. Oh, gotta do 1 more, I think. Or 2 more. There we go. Now we go to B. I'm doing this with my left hand because I'm holding my phone with the right, looking at the solution. It's actually Resident Evil Puzzle Solutions. Blogspot.com. So that's nice. That's purely devoted to nothing but Resident Evil puzzles. That's a nice site. Okay, so now for B, we gotta do. Oh, I think B might actually be almost done. So I think we just gotta move it to the right. There we go. We're done with B. Now let's go back and C. No pun intended. Let's go back to the 0. And this one, we have to move to the left. And 1 more. There we go. I think we're done. See how this goes. Hell yeah, look at that. 1 try. Thank you. Yep, thank you. Resident Evil Puzzles at blogspot.com. You're a big help. Awesome. Water quality check has passed the safety level. Imagine if this site existed back then, how much trouble would have saved us. We wouldn't have had to go through the stupid game facts guides, you know, those long ass guides that people do on game facts. They do the ask you art, you know, making art with like the symbols on the computer. They do all that shit. There you go. Easy. We passed it. Now we can go upstairs and make our key. Yeah, so that little sewer area is where we would have entered. But we did not take that path because what ended up happening with Nemesis was if you take that path and you go down, and you have to face you actually have to face Nikolai in the helicopter, and you have to waste ammo shooting him down or else leave him flying away, which apparently was the canon ending. That was the canon ending, and Barry ended up rescuing Jill and I was about to say Chris, Jill and Carlos, which I find all sorts of lame. Like, it kind of undermines the story if you go through this huge struggle, this huge ordeal to survive, but then at the end you only survive purely because of a coincidence, because Barry is there to rescue you, you know. Deus ex Barry, you know, Barry's the man, the goat, that's why he rescues you, and that's why Jill and Carlos survives. That, I always found that lame. Like, it's a nice secret ending, but come on, man, like, you have to have some bigger payout, some bigger reward or payoff for all the struggle that Carlos and Jill have done. Like, that's just stupid. That's just my opinion. I just don't like that ending. It was nice to see Barry again. It was all kind of cool, but the thing is, like, there really should be a better payoff than Barry having to rescue you. Like, it should have been a Jill and Carlos escape. So I'm kind of glad that they changed the ending for that in the remake, and they escaped, you know, of their own will, because they outsmarted Nikolai or outmaneuvered him, whatever. Yeah, where's the key? We gotta go. Forgot we gotta go downstairs and glaze the key. Gotta coat it with a nice glaze coating. And we should almost be done. I think now we just have to go back upstairs and face Nemesis. I think that's the only thing we got left. And then, because what's gonna happen now is oh boy, Nikolai has a really bad fate waiting for him. He's gonna get what's coming to him. Alright, let's put in the plastic key card. Seems to be coated with some kind of special painting. Is it Glidden? Glidden painting? Is that what that brand is? Glidden? They used to have the butterfly ads in the 90s. Yes, we got the facility key. I know you don't need to use it right now, Jillian. Seems to show some kind of code pattern. Alright, we're done with this. We're almost done. Vash is actually playing right now on streaming. He's playing the Resident Evil classic games as part of the sub goal. He's playing the first one. I kind of got to go back and play it, but I'm not sure. Like, I've heard it does look pretty good. The pattern for this one, I heard it does look pretty good. Not the pattern. What am I talking about? The mod. The mod that replaced the textures with the HD mod. The HD textures. I heard it actually does look pretty good for this one. I mean, for the first game. But I don't know, man. That game is a chore. Like, it's just so outdated at this point. Resident Evil remake is far superior. Like, unless you want to see the cheesy, corny voice acting, or like the whole brighter settings, because that's something that people complained about. Oh fuck. Never mind. Like that. No! Aim at the freaking barrel. There you go. Oh, got more of them. You know, let's switch. Let's use flame rounds. Oh, get off me, fool. Damn mosquito. Go back to Puerto Rico. Or whatever tropical island you came from. Trying to spread some dengue fever. Yeah, you die. You die right there, you fool. Did they just come from the liquid? Trying to spread dengue all around. It sucks that they changed the the drain demos from these actual enemies to just, you know, horde enemies that you just, they each take one shot, because one, they look more like spiders, which makes no sense. They're supposed to be mosquitoes, and two, they eliminated the better variety, the better version. The brain suckers, those were cooler looking. They had two heads. You know, they look cooler. They poison you. They look like toxic waste embodied. So that kind of sucked. They took away the best version. So that game sucks in so many areas. Like, on its own, is a mediocre game. It's just average. Like, it's fun to play for 4 hours or so every couple months. You know, on its own is not a bad game. But as a Resident Evil 3 remake, it is so highly disappointing. Like, if that like, if that had been the very first version of the game we ever got, we'd seen nothing of Resident Evil 3 before that, it would have been a pretty decent game. Nothing exceptional, but it would have been decent. I think it's the fact that we were let down so much because of that. Because we have this particular game, obviously, it was such a huge letdown because of that. It just doesn't compare to the original at all. The original is far superior, even if you don't like Resident Evil 3 that much. It's hard to come to terms with it, how badly they screwed up that game. So we no longer need the handgun. There's no point in carrying a handgun anymore. We no longer need that. I'm gonna reload the shotgun, just in case there's more enemies down there, but we don't need that for now either. We can put that away. We're gonna... Where's our nitrogen rounds? We have 4. Do we have any more? Or do we have to make some? I think we might have to make some. Okay, so we're gonna switch this for the Magnum. Gonna dig out our Magnum ammo if we have any. There it is right there. Okay, so we need to make some. We don't have enough. So we're gonna make some acid. Not acid. What am I talking about? Gonna make some nitrogen rounds. It is a bit tedious sometimes making the rounds here, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? There we go. Got 6 there. You don't need more than 12. I think Nemesis is not that tough. You mainly just want to spray him with the acid, so you don't need a huge amount of rounds. You know, you don't have to have like 15 of those suckers there. That's enough. Actually, I might get rid of the... Should I get rid of the shotgun or not? Or... No, because that's what we use to open up the valves. So we're going to put these away. We're going to make one more. Just in case. You never know. Just in case. There we go. Now we got all the nitrogen rounds we need. So you no longer need these. I want to put them there. We don't need the knife either, so let's put them over here. Let's combine these, and we're going to make some Magnum rounds. Okay. Now we're going to put these away just for the moment. We can make more. There you go. Combine these. Let me look up the guide to see, because I don't remember if it's AA or AAA, the gun ammo. Where's the gun recipes? Let's see. Instructions B. It should be this one, right? I want to see what Magnum is. Okay, we need 3 C's. Got it. So let's put away the let's put away this for now. We'll get it back later. We're gonna put it here. One more C. That should be enough. Like, he's not that tough. And the AIM version is not that tough either. Especially since we get a rocket launcher, so there you go. I'm gonna combine these. We're gonna combine this. And we're gonna put it through the old reloading tool. That's how we're gonna get our ammo. Here we go. See what it says. Mixture of 3 gunpowder C. It can be combined with the reloading tool or grenade rounds. We don't want a grenade rounds, obviously, so let's combine it with the reloading tool. There we go. God damn! Look at all that ammo. Got 24 fucking magnum bullets? Hell yeah, let's go. God damn. We are loaded. We're gonna kill Nemesis dead 3 times over. He's done. Now we can dig out the freeze rounds. Let's switch him for these. Trying to see which health we should bring. Might as well bring the big ones, right? I don't think he can poison you, right? I think he just slashes at you with the tentacles. So let's bring the oh yeah, because the end one is the one that poisons you after he turns all toxic. So there we go. We are set. Look at that. We got a ton of ammo. We're gonna kill that guy 3 times over. So let's save. Oh yeah, Nemesis is gonna go down. He's gonna get destroyed. I want to try to beat him. Actually, you know what? Let's save over here. Simply because, in case anything goes wrong with the recording, I want to be able to come back here and redo it. So let's just make a new save, just in case. You never know. I don't want the same thing to happen with RE2 Classic to happen here, where the recording got screwed up and I never went back to it. So we have that. I think we can put this away. I think 3 health should be enough. I don't think we need any more. Yeah, I don't think we need any more. And we got 36 magnum bullets. We don't even need that much to kill the final boss. So I think we should be able to spare a couple rounds. We have to go down there. Oh, I wanted to say, this ad right here. Over here, that box there with the red writing and stuff. That always reminds me of that candy. What is it called? Charleston Chew? Or Sugar Daddy? What's that caramel candy called? The one that comes in a yellow and pink packaging. I remember that. It's not Charleston Chew. That's a different candy. That was the one that sponsored Marvel Comics. I don't remember, what's that called? It's sugar or something. It's not Sugar Daddy, I think. But it's like the hardened caramel candy. What's that one called? Alright, here we go. Time to go down. Face our fate. Yeah, Nikolai's gonna get a very nasty surprise waiting for us. I've been waiting for him down here. Man, why did they eliminate this area from RE3 Remake? Wait a second, this is the wrong place. It's upstairs. Oh yeah, because we just have to go over to where the refrigerator is. It's upstairs. Man, why did they have to eliminate it? They took too much. Like, if they didn't want to do the whole grave digger fight in the park, they could have just replaced it with a tentacle Nemesis fight. It's just all sorts of screwed up, man. What do we need the system disk for? What is that? Oh, yeah, to release the lock. Okay. Here we go.
You're still wandering around.
Some nice reflexes, yo. Dodging that bullet there.
So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want you eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death.
That's great. Except I have no intention of contributing to your retirement fund.
There we go. So this is why we skipped that bridge section, where we didn't jump on the bridge, because if If you don't jump from the bridge and you go this way, not Nemesis, Nikolai gets killed by Nemesis here. He gets mauled like a jackass. That's exactly what he deserved. Large size refrigerator. There are claw marks that indicate that something tried to crack it open from inside. What, I wonder? I wonder what's in there. So yeah, so here he wasn't trying to, he didn't have orders from Umbrella to eliminate anyone. He was actually trying to screw over everyone else so that he could get more money from the company. Like he said, he'd have more bargaining power because he'd be the only one who could sell him the data. So here it wasn't intentional. Over there he was intentionally trying to eliminate everyone in the remake, you know. And he was working for Wesker. He was trying to get the combat data for Wesker. Oh, look at that. He got mauled. Look at him. That's exactly what he deserved. That Russian jackass. Oh, look at his eyes all white. There we go. This is much better than having him fly away in the helicopter and leave Joe and Carlos stranded behind like a bunch of dumbasses, like in the original canon ending. I can't believe Capcom thought that would make good canon. Like that's the lamest outcome you could possibly have to their conflict. It's like how Hideo Kojima wanted Otacon and Snake to be executed for terrorism and war crimes at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4. And it's like, dude, if you do that in a story, they will never play your games again. Like that would be the absolute stupidest ending you could get. Like the whole fan base would turn against you. The whole fandom, like, because you would have proven the Patriots right about everything. It's like, oh, we went through this 15-hour struggle throughout this entire game and throughout this entire series, only to realize that the Patriots were right about every single thing they said. What a fucking depressing ending. Like, I'm glad some people have brains when it comes to storytelling sometimes, and they're not afraid to stand up to creators if the creator are going down a very dark path or a very wrong path. Because like Hideo Kojima is brilliant, but that would have been the stupidest ending you could possibly give Metal Gear. It would have proven nothing at all. Door solidly locked. Yeah, like seriously, that ending would have proven the Patriots right about everything. Is that what you want to end the series on? Is that how you want to end up? Is that how you want to end your narrative? Like proving the bad guys right? That you should have been following them instead of doing the noble thing the whole time? Hell no. Hell no. This isn't freaking Nosgoth and Legacy of Kain. Like, the heroes need a reward for being heroes, you know? And like here, having Jill and Carlos stranded here like dumbasses because Nikolai flew off in the helicopter would have been the absolute dumbest outcome you can have. Like that, I'm glad that thing got overwritten in the remake. Even if the remake sucks in some areas, at least that ending is better. They just shoot him in the kneecaps and leave him behind. Or just shoot him in the shoulder and leave him behind. Stars. Here we go. The man. I want to try to hit him with toxic waste because if you can hit him enough times, you literally leave him wandering around with his head blown off. Headless. He's just walking around headless. Watch. You see that the acid, that must be some powerful stuff because Nemesis can take rocket launchers. That stuff kills him, so that's some very powerful dissolving stuff right there. God damn. Wonder what's in there. Okay, let's grab the other one. Why can't we just pick this guy's pocket right now? Oh, you sneaky bastard. Look at that. Look at him backing off like a fool. Well, you know what? We got something for his ass right now. Have some nitrogen. Look at that. It's so hard he wins twice. So nice. You gotta do it twice. No! Let's try to mag them because the shotgun is not doing much at all. Here we go. There we go. It's melting him like the Wicked Witch. He's melting. Look at that. It's got no arm now. Can we do this one too? Oh, you ain't nothing. Okay, so I'm guessing we can't turn that one on since we used it. Come on, one more. Oh, look at it! Look at his jackass! Look at that jackass! Just come on! I want to get him headless. Oh, is it charging? Here we go, one more. Let's see if see if we can get him this time. Come on, Nemesis, where are you? Here we go. Oh, he's gonna melt. There we go, he lost his head. Let's finish him off. There we go, he's done. He's finished. Finito. Just smoldering ruins now. Look at that. You see? That's fun to see him walking around without a head. Alright, let's pick up that keycard and get the fuck out of here. Let's get the hell out of here before they dump us in toxic waste. Oh, there was one right here. Shit. Could have used that one too. Now use the car key, Jill. Get out of there. Damn, we could have used that one. I completely forgot that was even there. It's 4 of them. That one would have been way easier because he spent most of the time in the middle of the room. That would have been way easier to hit him there. Of course, now they're gonna dump his body in here and it's gonna mutate thanks to the toxic waste. Look at him all bubbly.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed.
I always like this voice for the AI that announces the imminent attack. So I'm gonna show you something very cool. If you come over here, you're gonna see he's still. You're gonna see the area where he landed bubbling. In the swimming pool over here, you're gonna see it bubbling. Look at that. Oh, we got shit. We got zombies. Fuck off, zombies. Might as well, right? Might as well. I guess we might as well use some of these. Pop some zombie heads. We got plenty of ammo. We got enough. That's not gonna matter one bit. Oh wait, forgot to show the yeah, we gotta go down to the pool. Yeah, I forgot. I want to show you where he is. That's one thing I also didn't like that they changed, because in the regular one now, I mean in the remake, he mutates on his own. But here it was because he landed in toxic waste, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, it's because he landed in a toxic waste. Got to make more nitrogen rounds. See, you see there it's bubbling. I'm not gonna go close to it because that weird thing is over there, that mosquito. But you can see there it was bubbling in the water. That's where he landed. He's starting to mutate now. It's like a stew. He's just stewing in there, absorbing all those toxic nutrients. Now we do get a rocket launcher in just a bit, but I don't remember if there's a save room or not, so I'm gonna save here just in case. First, we're gonna make some more nitrogen rounds. Let's take out the old rounds. Where are they? The explosive ones. Here they are. There we go, got 6. Combine those. I think we might want to make some acid rounds too. Where's the rounds? Where are they? Here they are. Let's see, let's change these to acid. There we go. Now we're set. Put this away. Take out the old ink ribbon. I mentioned it before in the Resident Evil 4 video, but I got a couple things off of Amazon Prime Day. I got Justice League the complete series, or Justice League Unlimited the complete series. I don't know if it has the first season when it's just a 7, but I got the seasons 2 and 3 complete for $12.99. And I was also able to pick up the Rocky 4K collection, which I wanted mainly to have physical copies of Rocky 3 and Rocky 4 with the alternate cut, the director's cut, which in my mind is far superior to the theatrical cut. I only owned it on Amazon Prime, so I wanted more than just a digital copy. I wanted a physical copy, so I've got that. It was $38.99 on Walmart, $36.99 on Amazon, but I was able to lower it on Walmart using rewards and some gift cards to $22 more or less, so that was a nice find. What do we need a key card for? Oh yeah, we need this to open up the rocket launcher, never mind. So we gotta go down here. I think it's down here is where it's at. I thought it was later, but you gotta get the rocket launcher before, because if you... Wait a second, where is it? Oh, it's over here. This is where you have like the little armory. There we go. Got some more explosive rounds. Let's get this first, see if we have the space. It is closed with a sturdy looking door. A tiny slot where a plastic car could fit. A lot of people miss this because they don't bother going there after they beat Nemesis, so they miss the rocket launcher being here. But look at that, there you go. Yeah, you got 4 whole rounds to shoot at old Nemi. Look at that. Got 4 whole rounds and you got this. So if you want to make more ice grenades or more acid grenades, you can. Look at that. Nice. I'm gonna pick up those blue herbs just in case. Combine them with the red and green ones we have, because I believe Nemesis can't poison you in this final form, so you wanna have that just in case. Let's store these for now. Here we go. Combine these. I'm so used to being able to combine things in the regular menu. In the remakes is kind of tough, just the slightest bit, to go back and not be able to do that here in the item box. You can't combine stuff here. You have to go back into into the actual game menu, then go back and store it. Alright, so we can officially get rid of this. I believe we can get rid of that. Let's get that. Actually, you know what? Let's reload the shotgun just because I think there might be some zombies that they're on the ground, so I don't want to waste bullets on them. At least that way we have 5. Give me my health item. There we go. There should be another box, but just in case. Just in case there's not. In case there's only like a typewriter. This is nice music too. Not as urgent as the RE2 self-destruct music. Oh yeah, here are these bastards. You no longer need this car key. Will you discard it? Yes. There they are right there. I'm glad I got the shotgun. Look at that, they all died at once. The 3 stooges of zombies. Look at that, more herbs in case you needed them.
Jill, where are you? If you can hear this transmission, respond immediately.
This is a cool little section here.
What's up?
I got us a ride. The chopper engines are running and ready to go.
On my way.
Hell yeah, Carlos got a helicopter. See,
Don't forget to take that device with you.
see, here's what I'm talking about here.
That device tracks the distance of the approaching missile. Make sure you bring it with you. Now listen to me. Don't give up. We're both gonna survive this. Just get over here.
This is what I'm talking about. Like Carlos find a helicopter on his own. You see, they escape out of their own. They escape from their own agency. You know, they're not relying on Barry to save them. Can't carry any more items. You know what? Let's use this just in case. Is there anything else we can get? Magnum bullets. Oh hell yeah, look at that, we got 6, we got 25 whole bullets.
Warning. Missile.
You actually got a long time to fight Nemesis. It's like 9 minutes until a missile arrives. So you've got a hell of a long time.
Level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
This section reminds you of a little bit of RE02, the lab section. See, if you had not grabbed the rocket launcher before, you would have been screwed. You can't go back and get it now, so you always got to remember to do that before you come into this office. Oh no, we got way more than 9 minutes. Look at that, we got a hell of a long time. I don't think I've ever died from the missile coming this way and striking this city. I think it's always been because either Nemesis got us like accidentally or something. I don't think I've ever died from the actual missile strike itself. Oh shit. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, I don't think that one's alive. Oh, is that more shotgun shells? Let's reload the Magnum. Yeah, I don't think we need that because we're not gonna be using the shotgun again. After that, it's just a whole pile of After that, it's just a whole pile of dead Mr. X's and Special Forces soldiers, so we don't need that shit. So. Got 10 acid rounds. Yeah, let's do should we do flame? No, let's do acid. Let's do acid. It's fine. There we go, got those. Then we're gonna make more nitrogen ones. I need an A and a B. Here's B. Here's A. There we go. Hell yeah, look at that. 17 nitrogen bullets, 22 magnum rounds, 6 in the chamber. We're loaded. We're ready to go. And we got 4 rockets. Nemesis is toast. So let's get our stuff. Get one last first aid spray. There we go. We are set. I think it also doesn't have to count down to 0. I think once it gets to like 20 something or and like in the teens, that's when everything starts to go to hell. That's when the missile strikes. So it's not counting down to 0. This is also something I missed that they took out in the remake. The whole evidence of the battle between the special forces and Umbrella's creations. You can see there dead Mr. X's. Look at that dead special forces soldier. Classified photos file Paracelsus sword. This is something the Resident Evil 3 remake, I mean not remake, strategy guy from Prima Games or Brady Games, one of those, made fun of, because apparently Paracelsus is some weird, obscure philosopher who had nothing to do with weapons making or anything like that, so nobody knows why Capcom chose to name a military weapon after that guy. My opinion, I feel that it's too early to use this Paracelsus sword in actual fighting. However, in order to acquire the G-Virus that Umbrella has developed, it will be a great help to us. The power of the rail cannon is satisfactory, but please note, it is still having a few remaining problems. Technology Division, Colonel Franklin Hart. Wonder if we ever heard from him again. Was he maybe like one of the members of the BSAA or something like that? Did he become one of the members? I also admit I kind of like this railgun version and the other one. I like this version of the railgun better than the other one because the other one is kind of silly with the whole finger abbreviation, stuff like that. It's just it has the bonus that Jill can carry it, even though it makes no sense that she can carry that heavy weapon and not break her bones in her legs once it forces her down when it shoots. You know, when it cracks the floor. Somebody pointed out that Jill's leg should have broken right there. So it's one of those silly sci-fi weapons that is way too impractical to wield. Whereas this one seems like something the military would actually have. You know, yes, it's a fusion cannon or it's a railgun, but it's immobile. It's like the railgun on Metal Gear Rex that, yeah, it's a powerful weapon, but you can't move it. So unless it can aim properly, it's kind of useless on its own. And like the one that Fortune was using is more similar to the one in RE3 Remake, a handheld railgun. Look at that dead Mr. X right there. Look at him. He just died staring at the sky, wondering where it all went wrong. Where did it go wrong for him that he got beaten by this wimpy Special Forces soldier? Let's go. Look at this dead ass tyrant. Look, this is one of Umbrella's deadly bioweapons. Yeah, look at this one too, smashed against the wall. They were no match for the railgun. Look at that, they all have the 4-round rocket launcher, M66 rocket launcher. This is the one from the classic game. The one you get in RE2 is different. It looks more sleek, more advanced. This one is the old, like she's saying, an old but powerful weapon. I believe these are the type of rocket launchers they were using during the Afghanistan war with the Soviet Union, right? All the way back in the 80s. So it's really old. Here we go. I like this announcer too for this little railgun weapon here. Yeah, it's cool how you have to manipulate Nemesis into the path of the railgun. You have to maneuver him directly into the path, or else it won't shoot him. But the cool thing is that even though the railgun shoots a Nemesis in cutscenes and takes a moment to recharge, Like after each shot that strikes him, it takes a few seconds to recharge, but if the shots don't strike him, they'll keep firing it away at him until it hits him, so you'll get many shots at the same time. Here we go, gotta do them in order. 1, 2, 3. And this is way more easier pushing these batteries than the ones in the remake, where you're just surrounded by like tree nemesis everywhere. It's like branches growing out of the floor, like the thing in the Thing video game. Looks more like some type of wild animal now. He roars like a tiger. I still think this version is better than the final Nemesis he got over there though. That one's bigger, but this one looks more like something he'd actually possibly mutate into. The other one just looks weird. It's just a freaking weird boss. He's too giant for his own good. This music never gets old too. This is a classic theme. I'm glad they remixed it for the remake. They made it even better, if you can believe it or not. It's even better here. Yo, push the damn battery. Just make sure not to be in the path of the railgun when it fires.
Executing quick charge program. Preparing system.
We're gonna fire. Yep, let's lure him over here. Oh, okay, so he doesn't poison you. It's just the acid spit. I thought he did poison you. He's gonna fire. Get out of the way. Damn, we can't get out of the way. He's too big. Let's throw him over here, right in the middle. Yeah, there you go. He's gonna turn to eating the tyrant soon. You can see him there. I guess he needs some more nutrition to heal again. There you go. He's finished. Damn, he didn't even get to snack on him this time. Usually he goes in the corner, starts eating that tyrant, I guess for food, so he can regenerate. He did not even get the chance here. He just blew him away. Yep. 2 shots. That's all it had in its that's all it had in its capacity. What do they call it? A 2-pump chump. That's what they call it on porn. That's what it had. But like I said, if it doesn't hit him, it actually just keeps firing endlessly until one of the shots does connect. So that you actually get an infinite amount of rounds. Now this is something right here, the little quick time event, or not quick time event, the little life selection event here they give you, where the strategy guide actually got pissed off if you did not choose to finish him off. It was saying something like, for the love of all that is holy, finish off the monster. Because he's still not dead. Kind of looking like one of those worms from Dune right now. Yeah, you can leave and take the wuss way out, or you can exterminate it. It's only going to cost you 16 seconds, so just exterminate the monster. So you can hear the iconic line that people got pissed when she said it in the corridor behind the subway in Remake, and it just did not have the same impact because Nemesis can cut you off while she's saying the line.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
There you go. And the other line, take the fucking hint, that wasn't nearly as epic, so... There we go. Nemesis is finished. Finito. Sober. It's Jober. No, it's more than over. It's like, It's like Fraser Crane once said, it's Uber. Damn, we did not even use the freaking rocket launcher on him. Well, fuck him now. Might as well use it. Oh, he can't aim down. Oh well. I forgot we even had that thing. Alright, let's go down. Missile's almost here. But unless you really dawdle around and just waste a whole bunch of time, you can't get hit by the missile. It's impossible to lose that way. You literally have to spend the time counting down to make it hit you. Might as well use the first aid spray. Why not? Look at that. We barely use any of our ammo. And there we go, Carlos. Over here. Like she's not standing 10 feet away from him. Old Carlos was a ham. The new version is far superior, but this one still has its charms in that cheesy, corny kind of way.
I guess we're all set.
And he looks like a pretty boy model. He does not look like a hardened mercenary at all from Umbrella. He looks like a pretty boy model.
It's here.
Yep, so long, Raccoon City. And imagine if after all that, Birkin still survived somewhere in the Raccoon Desert.
I've had it. This time they've gone too far.
That ending's not as good as the alternate ending. There's 3 different ones. The other one's better. Like the Barry one's probably the worst from story perspective. Like I said, it's just a cheap convenience that he rescues them just in time.
The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Bacillus Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since...
Yeah, the other one is better than this one. I think there's 3 of them.
Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
This was so epic back in the late 90s. Nowadays it comes across kind of cheesy, but it's still... Look at the freaking mushroom cloud. How else are you going to get rid of a zombie outbreak? Just sterilize it. That's what they should have done in The Last of Us, you know, instead of trying to bomb stuff with conventional missiles, just nuke everything, you know. Even in the show where it started in Jakarta, just ask a neighboring country to borrow some nuclear weapons, just nuke the whole country. That would have taken care of it easily before it spread. This is a classic theme too. They remixed this one also. The final Nemesis confrontation theme and this one are 2 of probably the best remixes in the series. I gotta give them credit there. Like the game itself may suck in some parts, or a lot of parts, but they did some great remix with the music tunes. That's some fine music. And they even included the little RE2 credit line theme from the original and in the donut shop on the radio. So that was some fine work on the music. It's just a shame the game itself does not live up to the music. So that was Resident Evil 3. We did it. Finally completed this game after what, like 2 months playing it? Because it had been like 2 months since I played it, and then I was going slowly, so I was only playing it what, like once every week or so. So we finally completed it. Catherine Disher is Jill, Vince Carrazza is Carlos, Dario is Tony Rosado, Murphy, English script. Yeah, that's it for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Like I said, this is a pretty classic game, pretty goated game as some people would say. I know a lot of people don't like it as much as RE2, and it's not as good as RE2. It doesn't hold up as well, but it's still a pretty damn great game. It's a hell of a lot better than the remake. That remake sucks in a lot of parts. Like I said, it's on its own, it's a mediocre to decent game. As a Resident Evil remake, it just sucks. Like there was almost 0 effort put into that thing, just no effort whatsoever to make it great. It was as plain can be. Look at that, just a desert left. There's nothing left of the city, just dust and dirt. and Ash. And this is what I assume Carlos and Jill should have done, you know, just retire off. Just retire to some island somewhere, forget a whole bioweapons thing. After Umbrella goes down, just leave Chris to handle that shit. Jill, just go and marry Carlos and live the rest of your life in peace. Forget about this bioweapons bullshit. We got the worst rating because I wasn't really trying to get a good rating. We got E. You can't even get E nowadays on Resident Evil games. They just give you S, A, or B, or C. They don't even give you. They don't even give you a freaking No, I don't think they even give you B, right? I think it's just S, A, and C, and then S plus. I don't think you even get a B rating. So, yeah, they're a lot more lenient nowadays. 6 hours, 21 minutes, 16 seconds, 20 saves. That did not feel like we played that game for 6 hours straight. This does not feel that way. Yeah, like Jill should just retire off with Carlos somewhere, like Billy Cohen did. He had one adventure and never came back. He just said, "I've had enough of this zombie bullshit." It's like a Rocky and Phantasm 3, where she just tells the boys, "This zombie killing gig, this zombie killing thing, this just ain't my gig." She just hops off and leaves. Of course, that doesn't help her once the tall man takes over and destroys everything 20 years later, but she tried. She tried. She just did not expect him to become as big as he did and take over the whole freaking Earth. But she tried to leave it behind and just leave the zombie killing to Reggie and Mark and all those guys. Jody. So now we're going to get the best part of Resident Evil 3 for some people. Mercenaries. This is fun as hell. I don't know if I'm going to do run for it, just because, again, like this mode, I don't know, like I've played so many times that it's a bit tedious at this point, but it's still fun. It's just I've played this way too much. You get to play as Nikolai, not Nikolai, I was gonna say Mikhail first. He's usually people's first choice. You got Carlos and then Nikolai. Nikolai's the worst. He only has a gun. I mean, not a gun, he also has a knife. Doesn't even have a gun. I think he has a... Does he have a gun? I think he might have like a little handgun with like 12 bullets or something, but he does not have anything else besides besides like the knife. And I think he has some health. Carlos is like the medium range option. He has a good but not great armament, you know. His arsenal is not that great. And then Nikolai is the easy... Not Nikolai, Mikhail's the easiest. He has the biggest arsenal, but at the same time, it is a lot more difficult to get great, great grades with him since he's so overpowered. You can play the extra game. You got the boutique key and one costume. I think the costume we got is the classic Stars outfit, and these were fine at the time too. The little epilogues showing you what some of the characters did. Look at this one. After escaping the city, Jill set out to join Chris' refuge. However, all she found was an empty hideout of Chris's. On the floor with Chris's knife, Jill left without hesitation because she firmly believes that Chris is still alive. She will search for him until she finds him. Then they can go and put it into Umbrella. Yeah, of course he's still alive. He told everyone he was going to Europe. That's a nice suit Jill's wearing too. There's 8 of these epilogue files. There's one for like Sherry, there's one for Leon, for Ada, Claire, etc. Hunk even gets one. There's a ton of them. They provided nice insight on what the other characters were doing. You know, help filling some of the backstory between this and Code Veronica, and then RE4. So it's a nice thing. They didn't have to include it, but they did. It's a nice little feature. So we're gonna save over here just in case this whole recording went wrong. We can do it all over again from the second save. Nope. I'm gonna go into the options menu just because I don't want the cinematic to start all over again. I kind of wanted to show off some of the alternate costumes, but the thing is, I'd have to go all the way to the boutique shop, and it's not really that that short. It is kind of quite a ways away. Like, I don't know. Maybe let's see how much it takes us. Let's see how long it takes us. I just want to go over there and check out which outfit we got. Let's see. Next game 01. Continue, restart, the Mercenaries epilogue. Let's just continue on. No, restart. Okay, Jill. We know all this shit. I just want to see which outfit we got. I think it's either Classic Stars or Regina from Dino Crisis. One of those. I just noticed again the comma behind. This is my last escape. Now the cool thing about Mercenaries is that as you rack up money and cash that you get from passing grades, you can buy more and more stuff to help Jill along on her adventure. So like you can buy her weapons, you can buy ammo, you can buy lots of health items, like a 3-pack of health items. You can even buy infinite ammo for all your weapons. That's the best. I bought that on the PS1 version, the infinite ammo, and it helps out a lot because if you don't want that much of a challenge, you can just pick like one weapon, just do infinite ammo for it. The key is you can only combine it with one weapon, so that you cannot say like combine it with a rocket launcher and then use it for a shotgun. That's not going to work. You have to combine it with one single weapon, but you can pick something like the machine gun, you can pick the assault rifle, I mean, you can pick the shotgun, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Take care of this fool. Look at that Burger Con. The thing is, you can't skip the cutscenes. Gotta watch the cinematics, even though we've seen them before. Maybe it's just this one. Let's see if we can skip the Dario one.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken.
Another classic line. This game is full of classic lines. Every bit as classic as Jill Sandwich. Which I'm sure we're gonna get to soon in Vash's playthrough for RE1 with the Jill Sandwich line. Okay, so even though we're only going like a few feet away or like a few meters away, we still want to get some supplies just in case we get bitten there. You know, we want to actually make it to the boutique shop, you know? It'll do no good if we get killed halfway there, so let's just grab some stuff from up there. Man, they did a really good job remastering this stuff. Like the AI upscaling they use is actually almost perfect. Like I said, there's a couple parts here and there that don't look quite right. I know Jill's nose looks really large in this version. She looks like she has a honker. Look at that nose. God damn. That's the nose of a legend right there. But they did a really good job. Especially with the profile photos. Look at that. I only wish there's some way to remaster the item icons here. Those they can't remaster. They said themselves it's too difficult. Something about the game's code not letting them. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. It's a boutique key. There you go. Now we're gonna combine these. We're gonna put in the old reloading tool. There you go. Hide this here. Alright, let's go. See if we can make it to the boutique shop. I want to see which costume we got. You gotta play the game basically 6 times in a row. Beat it 6 times in a row to get all 6 costumes, basically. That's how it works. So quite some incentive to play, for you to play there. If you like the game, I'll play it all those times in a row so you can get the extra costumes. Like it's not super great replay value like the RE2 scenarios with Hunk and Tofu, but still pretty cool. And of course, Capcom continues to tease us with Regina and that dinosaur game. I don't even know what the hell was called. The one with dinosaurs coming out like tornadoes and stuff. Exoprimal. They continue to tease us with Regina. You know? They won't give us Dino Crisis, even though a lot of people want it. They will not give us what we want. Well, what they want. I don't want a Dino Crisis remake. Hell no. I just want a remaster of the second game, but I don't want a remake of the first, but either way, it doesn't matter. Back off, fool. Damn, they used up a lot of bullets. Shut up, fool. You're freaking moaning. Back off, fool. Zombie's wearing a wife beater. Or is that a tank top? Why do they even call them wife beaters? I know somebody mentioned it once before on a Thursday stream from Vash, but I don't remember exact reason why it's called that. Like it surely can't be because the guys who wore beat their wives, right? Like it has to be like I guess because wives found it so irresistible that you have to be beating them off in a bad way, not beating them off in a good way. He's not dead. He's gonna be dead now. He's gonna be mega dead. Still not dead. Let's get to that boutique shop. How weird is it that they have these medieval looking doors in the back alleys of Raccoon City? That's how you know the team did not give that much thought to the development and planning of the areas in this game. They seem like stuff that, some of it seemed like stuff that has been recycled from RE2, pretty much. You know, it doesn't fit here. It fits in Chief Irons' dungeon police station, but not here. It just does not fit with the aesthetic here. Having random dungeon doors in like the frickin' middle of downtown. That guy got eaten. Or the one further down, I believe. Let's use the boutique key. This one has a nice theme too. The music, I like it. Look at this fancy boutique. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so there's one open, so you can see it's 5. So you gotta beat the game 5 times to get each of the outfits. H&M perfume? Wonder if that was sponsored. Or is it H&M perfume? Ah, since they put a comma, that's how they can get away with it. It's not quite the same brand. Oh, I didn't notice this before. Is that like a little mini tyrant figure there? That's pretty cool. Look at it right there in the corner above the bag that says science. Look at that. That's a... Oh, and of course it would say science. Or is it scent? It might be scent, I assume. But look at that. That's a little tyrant mascot right there. That's pretty cool. And it's the Mr. X tyrant from RE2. Yeah, so here we go. The door is locked. This is where Jill would change clothes. Gotta give her privacy. There's an outfit that should fit you. Will you change your clothes? Yes. Because we should not be out in a zombie apocalypse in a tube top and mini skirt. That's just not poggers. That's not gonna work. Gotta protect the skin, not show it off. So here you go, and this is this is one of my favorite outfits to use. Look at that. Classic RE1 Jill. That looks awesome. Look at, she's great here. It actually looks kind of better here than it does in the remake, because in the remake, even though the shirt and pants look fine, there's just something off about, I think the colors were a bit too dark in the remake for her outfit. It looks great, but it doesn't, I think this one looks better here since it's lighter. Look at that cute little beret too. Hell yeah, Jill looks ready for action. Alright, so there you go. That is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Like I said, we finished it. This is still one of my top 5 favorite Resident Evil games of all time. If I had to pick, if I had to choose, absolutely, it would be RE1 Remake, RE2, and RE2 Remake are tied. Each one has something that the other one lacks, so they're even. You know, they balance each other out. Oh, look at that booty. Look at that. If only there were alternate costumes for Carlos too, that would have been cool. That would have been awesome. But yeah, it's RE1 Remake. That's my all-time favorite because it's so damn great. That's probably the best video game remake ever made. RE1 Remake, so that one's in first. RE2 and RE2 Remake are in second. they're tied. And then this would be either third or fourth, depending on how you look at it. And then fifth would be something like probably RE7, maybe. I think that might end up edging out any other games for fifth, which is a surprise because I did not expect to like that game as much as I did. And it's great for 2/3 of the game until you get to the boat. I didn't even mind Ethan that much. Like, people say Ethan's a blank slate and he's boring. He's boring as a piece of dry bread. And he is. But even so, the game still works regardless of him. Like, he comes across as just a regular guy caught in an insane nightmare, so it works for that particular game. It did not work for 8. It backfired on 8 big time on Village. But yeah, I'd say 7 is actually great enough that it's probably my 5th favorite Resident Evil game. And then you have like Revelations 2, that's probably in 6, that was a good game. 0 is probably in 7, again a decent game, not great but it's still pretty decent. I like Rebecca and I definitely like Billy Cohen. I hated Survivor, so I don't rank that. I wanted to love Revelations 1, especially because Jill has that bootylicious cheek-tastic outfit, but yeah, like even the rapport between her and her partner there is not enough to save it. Like, the game's just, it starts off good, it starts off creepy, and once you get to Chris's section, it just turns into all-out action. It becomes like a Rambo film. And not the good Rambo film like 1 and 4, I mean the bad Rambo films like 2 and 3. That's just what it turns into, like this absolutely ludicrous action adventure with Chris. And the annoying supporters from the annoying support cast on BSAA is annoying too. Those 2 clown guys, Wolf and whatever the other guy's name is, they just keep arguing on the snow level. They're annoying as hell, so I don't like that game. Like I said, Village kind of sucks, so I don't like that one as much either. I hate Code Veronica. I despise it, so that game is definitely not anywhere near the top of my list of favorite Resident Evil games of all time. That game sucks, Code Veronica. I hate that thing. It's boring, it's slow, it's long. There's tons of stuff wrong with it. There are lots of soft locks in it. It just sucks. For me, for you, I'm sure you may enjoy it. And if you do, I respect it. If you love Code Veronica and want to see a remake of it, which it sounds now like you're going to get one, then good for you. I will play it as well, like I play every Resident Evil game. I just don't love the original. But more power to you if you do. I respect it. And then you had Dead Aim, which I started and never finished, so I gotta go back and see how that one is. Dead Aim. I like Umbrella Chronicles. I did not love Darkside Chronicles. The camera was too shaky. It was one of those shaky camera angles that they do in found footage films like Cloverfield, and it's just disorienting as hell and it makes the gameplay nearly impossible sometimes. So I did not like that at all. Did not play the multiplayer games, Operation Raccoon City, Umbrella Chronicles. I did not play those. I hear they're terrible, and I've seen videos of them and they look terrible, so I'm avoiding them. I did not play the mobile game like the Gaiden. I did not play that, or like the mobile versions of Revelations. I did not play those. Did not play Deadly Silence, but I hear it's pretty much PS1 Resident Evil, except somehow slightly worse in the voice acting. So there's that with Richard. He gets shafted in that game even more with the voice acting. What else can we rank as part of the main series? Oh, and 4. I'd probably rank 4 maybe number 6. I think 4 would make a nice 6 entry. Like just above Revelations 2. I'm not a big fan of 4. I appreciate it. I respect what it did for survival horror and the Resident Evil series in general, because the franchise was in serious trouble until that time. I respect what it did to resurrect Resident Evil and make it modern. You know, it modernized it. I respect what the remake did for Ashley and the gameplay mechanics and Leon himself. I respect all of that. It's just not my favorite game to play. Like, even playing the remake now, there's times where I'm playing it, oh, this is a great game, I'm having fun playing it. And then there's other times when I'm playing it on professional mode and I'm like, oh man, this is a drag. Why am I playing this? It's a drag, but it is an overall great game, or at least a very good game, and obviously the original is great from an action standpoint. I respect it. I'm just not a big fan of Mario 4. Just not one of my top 5 favorites, but yeah, this is definitely in the top 5. It's number 4 easily, or number 3 depending on how you look at it. So, because if you wanna do a true top 5 list, then yeah, I guess RE1 remake, RE2 and RE2 remake are tied for second. RE3 is number 3, no pun intended, is 3. Resident Evil 7 would be number 4, and then RE4 would be number 5, in that order specifically, and it never changes. It's always that same order. There are times when Resident Evil 2 Remake almost slightly edges out RE1 Remake, but I always return to RE1 Remake as the standard for the series. I think that is the best game in the series overall, bar none. So, you know, RE2 and RE2 Remake come close, but they can't quite dethrone it. That game is practically perfect. Even the voice acting, which people still complain about, is practically perfect. So, for what it is, you know, for that cheesy B-movie horror setting, it's perfect for that. Even Wesker sounds decent in that game, so he sounds more respectable than some other games where he sounds like an absolute ham. So yeah, this is all-time great. I'm glad they put it on GOG. They're remastering it to put it on GOG. They did say they're remastering it, right? It's not just a straight up port. But yeah, they put it on GOG for everybody to enjoy. I definitely recommend everyone play it with the HD mods. They're very easy to install, very easy to use. You know, you just run the launcher for the game, and as long as you've replaced the appropriate files, it plays it automatically. So I definitely recommend it, especially if you already own the game, which I do. Obviously, I did not pirate this. I own the game already, but it's a great addition to the classic games. It modernizes but it scales up the texture so that it looks respectable, and you can see Jill looks pretty damn good here in her outfit, so it's great. Incidentally, the other outfits that Jill gets, my favorite one would be the Meter Maid outfit from Japan. That one's cute on her. That one looks great with she looks like a cop in a blue shirt and a blue skirt. So there's that one. There's a fashion one, which is like a white pantsuit. That one looks decent. It's not my favorite. She looks like one of the civilians in the game in that suit. And then you have the Regina outfit. And then you have one more, which I completely forgetting what it is. I don't know what that one is. It might be some type of military themed outfit. I don't remember. But you have that one. Probably the one here. So yeah, there's 5 outfits. You can find them all on YouTube. I wish they had made an alternate one for Carlos, but it is what it is. This was 1999, so they probably weren't thinking too much in terms of extra costumes and stuff. But yeah, like I said, that's it for RE3 Nemesis overall, the original one. Great game, still holds up even after all these years. Classic game, classic Resident Evil experience. I suggest you go out and play it if you haven't already. My next retro project will be either Metal Gear Solid 1, most likely, or one of the Silent Hills, either Silent Hill 4 as soon as I figure out how to install it on the laptop, or Silent Hill Origins. I was thinking of doing, because it's been a long time since I played the game and I kind of want to go back and play it again, so it'll be one of those. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the Resident Evil 3 playthrough. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time, probably on either Alone in the Dark or Resident Evil 4 Professional Mode. So see you later, everyone, and take care.